Hello everyone, in this lecture I am going to talk about the SR latch using NAND gate. So this is the circuit which I have drawn. These two are the NAND gates which we are using, and here let's say we are getting Q and here Q bar, and this is S pin and this is R. Okay, now in this circuit if you analyze the behavior, when we pass let's say S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, if both the pins are having 0 0, then what will be Q and Q bar? So if this is 0, it will give us 0 dot whatever is coming from here. Let's say Q bar is coming, so that is Q bar complement. It will give us only 1 because 0 dot anything will give us 0 and the complement of 0 will give us 1, right? Similarly here, if R is also 0, here also we start getting 1. So both the terminals Q and Q bar will start getting 1. That means it is invalid state. So this is invalid or restricted state. S0 and R0 both pin should not be 0, right? So this very first case, you remember that this is a restricted case in case of SR latch is constructed using NAND. Now let's look at the second one. So in second scenario, let's say we assume S is having value 1 and R is having value 0. So if S is having value 1 and R is having value 0, this is let's say Q and this is Q bar. This one with the Q bar, right? So you start from here. If it is 0 and this Q is coming, so here 0 dot Q and the whole bar, it will give us 1 only. So Q bar will become 1, right? Because 0 dot Q will give us 0 and the complement of 0 will give us 1. So this one will propagate here. 1 dot 1 complement will give us 0. So that means Q will become 0 and Q bar will become 1. Now in third case, if I assume that S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1 in the circuit, then what will be the value of Q and Q bar we can calculate. So in case we are having S is equal to 0, R is equal to 1, then what will be the value of Q and Q bar? Let's see. So if this is 0, here definitely we are going to get 1 because the 0 along with Q bar will give us 0 dot Q bar whole bar. So the 0 dot Q bar will give us 0 and the complement of 0 is 1, right? Now if this is 1 and this is also 1, it will give us 0. So Q, this is Q, not the Q bar, right? This is Q. Q is getting 1 and Q bar is 0. Now the fourth case, in case we assume S is equal to 1 and R is also getting value 1. So in this case, what will happen? So S is having value 1 and R is also having value 1. The rest of the things I am clear. So if this is 1 and here Q bar is coming, so this will become 1 dot Q bar whole bar. 1 dot Q bar will give us Q bar only and Q bar to the power bar will give us Q. So if it was previously Q, the new value will also be Q. So it is transiting from Q to Q. I assume that earlier it was having value q, now also it is getting q. Now this q will come here, so this will be 1 dot q and the whole bar. So 1 dot q will give us q, and this is q bar. Again we are getting q bar. So if earlier it was q bar, now it is transiting from q bar to q bar. So that means it will retain the previous value. Okay, retain the previous value. That means it will act as memory element. Okay, so this is the behavior of SR latch when we are constructing it with the help of NAND gate. So I'm closing this lecture. In next lecture we will be talking about SR flip flop.